Olaf's lost a button. Obviously a bit of a cake wreck happening there. In the nicest way, I think the humidity's got to the cake, it started to sink, and he's bust a button. So sorry about that, whoever that was. It's very nice, I like that. You can see all that floating string work there. It's very cleverly done. That's a novel way to display a cake. But it's novel to me anyway. Some beautiful flower work there. Okay, this is a bit of an unusual entry, but
I found a box over there though. Yeah, I don't know how I got over there, but I just happened to pass by it. I mean, the fact that you found it is amazing. Yeah, because I looked at it.
You're one of them. What? Yeah, I'm going to take it over.
good, how are you doing?
Just fine. I
I know you from Craftsy, so
Okay.
I take your classes.
I'm incognito at the moment.
Oh, so I feel like we're best friends.
Okay, works for me. It's very informal here this morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. The public is not allowed in because this is when the cakes get carried over to be photographed. Public doesn't actually come in till 10 o'clock. So this is really nice for the people involved in the show because we get a chance to do what I'm doing here. We get a chance to walk around, look at the cakes, take pictures, chat to each other without the public talking to us or pulling us away from each other. And for some people, this is the only time of year we get to see each other. I mean, there's a few of my friends here, and I won't see them now till next year in Tulsa, so... Oh, I'm guessing this is Mary Poppins' theme. Turn me judges only. Oh, I'm not going to touch that, just in case I break it. It'd be very unforgiving if I broke that. So, sadly, this is actually my vacation of the year. I like coming to Tulsa every year to the Oklahoma State Sugar Art Show. And it's my break. I come and enjoy myself, I look around, I catch up with friends. Obviously this year I'm working because I'm doing the demonstrations and teaching. Normally I'm only here to judge, which will be what I'm doing again next year, I'm assuming. But I also get a chance to see all these lovely pieces of sugar art, which inspire me. Now this is obviously the decorated cookie category. I can't speak this morning. Now, every year I actually sponsor a category here, and these are the entrants for it this year, and the theme was Art Nouveau. I must admit, I think some of the entries didn't quite understand the category. Yes, some were very Art Nouveau, which is really nice, but then some, like, I'm not sure why the Eiffel Tower is here. But never mind, that's their interpretation. It's just nice to see people entering, and I get the chance to reward where work is good enough. Oh, sorry, I'm just busily filming a grey tablecloth. That will teach me not to be looking around, won't it? And I believe this is the gingerbread house category. I'm guessing here, mind you. But it all looks brown, it all looks like gingerbread to me. I must have a go at doing one of these one day. Quite like the idea of doing gingerbread. I'm guessing this is Oriental gingerbread. Right, hold on to your stomachs, I'm going to spin you around. Actually, I'll put my hand over the front so you can then not get ill. And that's what the palm of my hand looks like, very close up. Okay, carousel, and apparently it does turn, there's a little motor in it, but it's not turned on this time of day, obviously. So lots and lots and lots of different characters in here. There you go. That's a nice piece. Where are we off to now? Oh, a tribute to Robert Williams. Sorry, Robin Williams. That's quite a nice idea. Quite nicely executed as well. And I'll go around the front of this one for you in a second. Oh, that was the front. Nice little bits of flowers on those. Oh, I believe this is the pastelage class. This is the first year this one's been run, and it's sponsored by Dawn Parrott. Yes, pastelage show, please. There you go. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I've forgotten or missed. And if not, that doesn't mean you're not a straight woman, no. I just know it. So if you have been a little bit inspired and thought, oh, I'd like to have a go at ball icing, where do I start looking for things on it? I would say look at eBay, because ball icing has been out of style for a while and is just starting to come back in. You will find if you go on eBay, there's probably tons and tons of decorating books on ball icing, and they're so cheap, they really are. I would say a couple of books I'd look out for. Authors, not so much book titles. I'd look out for anything that's Wilton, because Wilton is supposedly piping buttercream, but anything with piping buttercream is quite good ball icing. So that's a good set of skills. Someone who is very prolific. I can't say that word. Prolific? That's right. Thank you. Very prolific in their decorating in Britain in about the 70s and 80s was someone called Mary Ford, and she must have produced so many books, and they're really, really good books. I will warn you, however, the colour schemes on the cakes are absolutely appalling nowadays, but she has one on alphabets and letters and inscriptions, and you'll get them for like 10 or 15% sometimes. As long as you look at the skills, don't look at the colours. Really, you don't want to look at the colours. I'm sure quite a few of you are aware, I'm actually a Craftsy teacher as well. So if you go on craftsy.com, you'll see my big old new mug on there somewhere. I've got one on piping skills, and I would really, really say to everyone, nowadays, embrace technology. There is so much learning you can do out there via YouTube, via say CakeMade, Craftsy, websites, anything like that. It's all out there. But that will never replace a face-to-face lesson. Well, I've got to be near the end. Thank goodness it's only one tier of this. Can you imagine doing 4 or 5 tiers of this? You'd be insane by the end of it. Someone told me too, and I will throw this one out there because I actually don't know whether it's true or not, that in this country, the fashion is going back around to those big staircase cakes and the big pillars and all that, and the founder. Is that really coming back? Yeah, I hope not too. I hated it. But I mean, I was just wondering whether, do you remember the day when you used to have those big Wilton plastic staircases? Someone said it's coming back. I'm like, please no, I don't want to do those again. Say again? There's a manufacturing opportunity for somebody out there. So yeah, I'm not a lover of all of those cakes.
Somebody's got them stuck in their cupboard
And
somewhere.
goodness knows I've done one or two.
Start selling them on eBay.
I remember when I first started my business, I had a wedding cake order and they wanted candles up the side. In holders, it was totally fine, but it was candles up the side and there were pillars between the tiers. I hadn't worked it out right, had I? I set the cake up, lit the candles and set fire to the cake board on the tier above her. You've never seen anyone freak so much in my life. I mean, I actually had to get the cakes, thank God they were fruit cake. I broke them off their boards while they were in the wedding, put them onto new boards, repiped it, and then had to offset all the tiers so they didn't catch fire. You just don't think. Hello all. Well, the weekend got really crazy. My camera battery died. I couldn't get as much footage as I wanted. I was running around like a blue-ass fly, as they say. So it's actually Monday now. It's Monday evening. I've been teaching all day here at the Hilton Doubletree Hotel. You can see in the background over there. These are the cakes the students have been working on. Nice to see a nice colourful array, but I can't speak anymore, I'm so tired. I didn't get a chance to go back around and look at any of the other cakes and take footage of them, because as I said, I ran out of battery power. But what I did do is I managed to take pictures on my phone, so I'm hoping that they were good enough, and you will have already seen them because I will have already dropped them into the footage previous to this. I'm very excited because my friend Dawn Parrott actually won the Grand National. Cake was wonderful. It's the one with all the icing on, so icing on, they all had icing on. The one with all the piping on, the royal icing one, so I loved it. So as I said, this is me. I'm just wrapping up class for the day. It's 10 to 7 at night. I'm supposed to be meeting people at 7 o'clock for lunch, for a meal. I haven't even taken the royal icing back up to the room. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit of the same, running around, and then on Wednesday morning I head home. It's been a wonderful year. Hope you've enjoyed the bits of footage I've stuck on here. If I get a chance, I'll do another update. If I don't, I will see anyone who is in this year's Tulsa. They'll be here next year. Take care.